And meatballs in a homemade bolognese sauce. We will need some spaghetti, some meatballs, some mushrooms, garlic, fresh basil, some dried tomatoes, pesto, chopped tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, red onions and red wine.
Well done, excellent.
I am chopping some tomatoes and putting them in some olive oil,
Yep.
on a low heat.
Go on then. Chop, chop, chop. Taking care not to chop your fingers. Being very careful, because it's a sharp knife, so slice it. That's it. That's fine.
To prepare the fresh garlic, you will need to chop the ends off the garlic clove.
Yep. You've been careful with that sharp knife?
Yes.
Yes.
And then you will need to get all the skin off. It looks like this.
Okay, then what?
And just drop it into small slices. Doesn't matter if they're a bit thick, but it would be better if they were small. Like I want to do it, and then put it in the tomatoes. Next we chop the onions and add them to the tomatoes.
How many onions are you using in there, Kurt?
Four garlic, what are they called?
Cloves?
Cloves, and 4 onions.
Excellent. So
Four
you're adding
red
them to the
onions.
tomatoes.
All of them.
All of them. And give them a stir.
We need now a beef stock cube and a vegetable stock cube in half pints of water.
And are you adding that to the tomatoes?
When we're here.
Yep. Gently so it doesn't splash.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, now stick half of it in for now. Yep. Now what else are you putting in?
Tomato or passata first?
Doesn't matter which you want to do first.
Passata, by the way, is sieved tomatoes.
Okay. So what's that you're putting in?
Chopped tomatoes.
How many cans?
1.
Okay. And then what are you putting in?
Now we're putting some passata in.
Which is what again?
Sieved tomatoes.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, it's alright, just try and keep it in the pan.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, now give it a stir.
This teaspoon?
No. There you go, try that.
Thank you.
And trying all the time to keep it in the pan, not all over the kitchen.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now we will need some salt and pepper, some dried tomatoes, and some pesto, which is basil and olive oil.
That's correct, yes.
So, do we add it to this?
Yeah, salt and pepper. Plenty. Okay. Okay, cool, that's enough.
And then a bit of salt.
Quite a bit of salt. Yep.
Now, can we add which one we want first?
Sun-dried tomatoes. Yep.
Now add some
Yep.
good spoonful of pesto.
Yep. Yep, perfect. Yep, that's fine.
And now stir.
Now, if you also add that, what's that?
That's some sauce of sun-dried tomatoes.
It's not
All of
sauce, it's olive oil, which has
Olive
got
oil.
tomato flavours in
Which
it.
has got tomato flavour.
About half of it. Well, that'll do.
No.
Right. Now stir it. And put it back on the heat. That'll do.
Finally, for the sauce, put fresh basil, torn,
Yep.
in to your sauce, and you tear it because it releases the flavour. Then you cook it. So what shall I do now? Shall I do this or this?
Whichever you want. What's that you're adding?
This is dried mixed herbs.
Okay. Little shake. Bit more. Yeah, we don't measure anything out. We do just what looks right. And now what's that one?
Red wine.
Okay. Bit more. Bit more. Yeah, that's a good glug. Right, that's the sauce. So if you stir it, cover it,
And simmer it. Like every 10 minutes, you need to come back to it.
so how long are you going to simmer it for? About an hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
Put it back on the heat, very low heat,
Yeah, very, very low heat.
and simmer for about an hour.
Yeah. Now we will need some beef and pork meatballs.
And what are you doing with those?
We need to put them in the pan.
Okay, and what are you cooking them in?
Olive oil?
Yep.
We'll just put them all in the pan.
And how high's your heat?
Low?
Yeah, and why is it low?
I can't remember.
So it doesn't burn them on the outside
So it
and
doesn't
leave
burn
them
them.
raw in the middle.
Yeah.
It cooks them evenly.
All of them?
All of them? And you want to cook those for about 20 minutes, no, 15 minutes, yeah. And you shuffle the pan about like that.
Ooh, they've just done that.
Yep. So they don't burn on one side. So do you want to do that? So you let them cook for a bit on that side and give them a shake until they're nice and brown.
Now we are adding the chopped mushrooms to these meatballs. All of them?
All of them. Gently, because you don't want to splash hot fat up into your face, do you?
No.
If you just tip them in, you'll splash yourself with fat, and that's not good. So how old are you, Kurt?
7.
And you're using sharp knives, hot fat, and a 5-ring burner. And have you burnt yourself once?
No.
Have you hurt yourself once?
No.
Because you've been careful. Okay.
Don't be scared, but
Be careful.
careful.
Excellent.
Now we are adding the tomato sauce to the meatball. If we did it the other way around, well, it wouldn't work because we need to do it this way because all the meat juice from the meatball is in that pan. So then if we did that, that would still be in the pan.
Yes.
So now, that's it.
Can you manage? Want me to help you?
I'll do that.
I'll do it. I'll help you. There we go.
Ooh, it's overflowing.
Happy with that?
Smells lovely, the sauce.
Happy with that?
Yes. I have put some dry spaghetti in a pan to stay there for 20 minutes.
Yep.
And then my meatballs are just here simmering.
Okay.
Yeah. We have drained the spaghetti because it's cooked and we've put it in some olive oil. I'm just serving it now. The spaghetti and meatballs has been chilling all afternoon.
It's resting all afternoon.
All afternoon. And we're going to put it on the pasta.
Bit more sauce. Excellent.
I only want one meatball. That's another.
There's another. Yeah.
Finally, sprinkle some fresh grated Parmesan cheese on the meatballs. You want a lot, won't you?
Yeah. Perfect, thank you. And there you go. Ta-da!
Now serve.
Pleased with that?
You should be.
Yes.
Yeah.